A very good morning to you. It is Tuesday, the 23rd of June, 2020, and this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. I really want to pay tribute to the women folk today. I really want to say that without the women, there is no home. And I want to say that some of the most astute business people I've ever met are women. My dear wife, Jill, is my number one confidant and has been right since I started farming. And now in latter years, in a spiritual context as well. She brings a balance in my life. Yes, yesterday was Father's Day and I was spoilt, as I'm sure all fathers were, by my children and my grandchildren. I have 8 grandsons and 3 granddaughters. And I love my grandsons. They were playing rugby on the lawn yesterday while we were having a family meal. But without the fragrance and the presence of my beautiful granddaughters, by the way, the oldest one is a granddaughter and the youngest one is a granddaughter. Without them, it wouldn't have been the same. If we look at the Word of God in Matthew chapter 28 and verse 1, this is what the Word says. Now after the Sabbath, as the first day of the week began to dawn, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary came to see the tomb. Where were the disciples? The men were hiding. That's the truth of the matter. It took 2 women to go down to the tomb to find that the body of Jesus had been resurrected. Without women, we can't make it. You know, I always say, tongue in cheek, if it was up to the men to populate the earth, if we had to give birth to babies, the world would be extinct by now because we can't handle the pain, boys, and we must be honest about that. So I just want to thank God today for the women. You know, if we look at the book of Numbers and chapter 27 and verse 7, this is what the word says. The daughters of Zelophehad speak what is right, says the Lord. You shall give them a possession of inheritance among their father's brothers and cause the inheritance of their father to pass to them. You see, what had happened was they had no men in their family. And so they came to Moses and they said, what about our inheritance? And Moses went to God and the Lord said, give it to the ladies, give it to the girls, because the girls will continue the family. I want to say to you today that without the women folk, we'll never make it. You know, John Wesley was a great reformer and a great revivalist. And he said in his memoirs, the person that impacted my life more than John Calvin or Count Zinzendorf, these were mighty theologians, was my mother, Susanna. By the way, John Wesley's father was a minister. So I want to thank God for the women folk today. We love you and we'd never be able to make it without you. Have a wonderful day. Until we speak again tomorrow, God bless you and goodbye.